I need to say this before I continue with anything else. I really hope that this game will stop breaking. Because ever since I brought in prisoners yesterday, all this game has done is break, 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 and break, and break. As such, I had to install a mod that allows me for even faster game speed. And I've had to turn on extras, the mutator fast deliveries. No more waiting for trucks, everything arrives directly in your prison as long as you have space for it. Because deliveries was constantly getting bugged, as in it doesn't work, it's not a proper designated deliveries area, and then suddenly it is, and then suddenly it isn't, and then suddenly it is, and the trucks would be just backed up and backed up and backed up, and the prisoners wouldn't get in. Anyway, with that being said, let's hope that this is the last time that I have to rant about this game breaking. I really do hope that the developers 011 will now stop messing up with DLCs and start messing with the code to optimize it, and maybe make it so that this game will run on 2 cores instead of just 1. Anyway, I have streamed this game for 2 hours yesterday, trying to get prisoners in. But it didn't work because of the many bugs. But now I am actually capable of playing, I hope. And as you see, I already have a legendary prisoner in, who is strong, tough, volatile, stoical, deadly, fearless, a preacher, but also an identity thief. So, yeah. He's not a gang member, so he's no gang leader. As a matter of fact, I only have 2 red gang members and 1 green gang member. No other people just yet. Also, I am running with the all reputations revealed, because I'm using dynamic reputations, which prisoners will either gain or lose traits based on their experiences in your prison. So probably the badly treated prisoners over here might become more volatile and might become stoical, might become fearless, while the people that end up hopefully someday over here will start to lose traits because they are so well treated that they don't need to be volatile anymore, they don't need to be fearless, etc, etc. I'm also using the good stuff, which is a mutator that basically works the same for as the dynamics reputations, but it only focuses on the consumption and abuse of alcohol and drugs. And it's just a matter of gaining rather than also losing reputations. So, because I'm using a lot of reputation-based gimmicks in this game, I've decided to also work with the reveal all reputations right off the get-go, because I want to get this place, the protective custody area, sorted out ASAP. Now, I don't remember whether or not I mentioned this in let's see. I will wake up at 4 with a shower, eat here, and then work free time, walk up, free time, walk up, yard, work free time. Oh, I'm actually just adjusting the schedule here. Walk up. This is where you'll eat. You'll have some free time here. Another hour of yards. Or 2? No. This is work, walk up. 2 hours of yard. And 1 hour of yard and 3 hours of sleep. Right. No. I'll give them 2 hours of shower there. This is protective custody. But I want to fill out protective custody, and I don't want my protective custody guys in the general population without me knowing that they even exist. But what I wanted to show you guys, policy for protective custody. Sadly, that didn't get saved, but I am going to allow protective custody to work its way back into the general population, but only if they try to escape or murder. And this will mean that if they try to escape or murder, they will go into Supermax, just like everybody else. Well, except Death Row and Criminally Insane. Because you can't do that, and Death Row... Oh. That's not supposed to happen. Oh well, that won't happen either. But yeah, if even a protective custody guy murders or tries to escape, he will get into Supermax, and then he can earn the right to go back into maximum, and then into medium, and into minimum. But this is the point where I no longer care about whether or not they live or die. I know, very mean, very mean. But yeah, I want them to know that they are in danger if they mess up, but only if they mess up. And if they just behave well enough, not murder, not try to escape, then they should be perfectly fine and safe in protective custody. Now, I do remember that I said that I'm not using dormitories, but for protective custody, if I get too many protective custody, because I only have a capacity of 64, I'm going to double that by making all of the cells into regular dormitories. And every dormitory will have one bunk bed. And I already have one ex-law enforcement who's currently working in the cleaning cupboard by the looks of it. And due to the fact that I've complained about this already, the very buggy deliveries, we're at 5 p.m. at the moment, and the first batch of 80 prisoners still hasn't been brought in entirely. And you may be thinking, I'm seeing 20 minimum, 20 medium, 20 maximum, and 20 supermax. Where are my medium and minimum and supermax? Well, I personally made all of them, except the confidential, or the protective custody guy. I made the maximum security. Everyone will come in here, or there, or in death row. And they'll have to earn their right into minimum and medium security. And I do believe out of all these people, we already have a few, 20-ish. Ooh, why are you unconscious? What happened? Destruction attacks staff already. That's no bueno. Come on. There we go. You are an escape artist, but stoical. You were on your way to protect or spiritual guidance. 10 punishment, 5 security. Ville, how did that happen? Ilka? I don't know. Either way, yeah, sucks to be you. But as you can see, we already have... Oh, wait, one dead. How did you die? I think you overdosed. Yeah, overdosed. So yeah, already prisoners had some issues. But we have 20 prisoners already wanting to go into the medium security. So we're gonna see the transfers eventually. Now, as I mentioned, I have installed a mod that allows for even faster game speed. But because the game is running so incredibly slow, it's still slow as molasses. But it's bearable. Also, I had a massive rainstorm in-game, hence why you see all that water that's only now dissipating. I like the look of this place. I really would love to see this place run smoothly. But yeah, I am allowing 80 prisoners in each day until at least maximum security is full. Of course, the more death row and the more protective custody we have, the more and the longer I will allow prisoners in. And otherwise, I'm just going to fill... I don't know, can I even set that? Of course I can set that. But that would only be... as many prisoners intake pools. That would mean I could only do maximum security, and I don't want that. Of course, I want my maximum security prisoners to also become criminally insane. Yeah. So let's just hope that stuff work. Alrighty. It seems that all of the prisoners have been sorted out. So yeah, I'm using the fast deliveries. I'm expecting things to work a little more smoothly. And all of these single stacks of prisoner uniforms that you see here and throughout the entrance. This is the version 1.04 of the rock patch. And in the 1.03 version, there was a lot of issues with deliveries where food, staff meals, uniforms for prisoners, unsorted books and shop goods would get brought in, but only one per truck of each. A stack of one per truck of each. Which of course will cause a massive backlog of trucks, and that will therefore break the intake of prisoners. But luckily they fixed it. But now deliveries just constantly kept being like, hey, I'm not deliveries. So I had to fix that with turning on fast deliveries. Now you see the massive negative daily cash flow, but that's because I have a lot of guards, a lot of staff in general. 35 snipers. These are expensive as hell. 2,000 per day or 600 per day. 50 janitors, in the hopes that I'll 50 and 20. I always take 2 janitors and 1 gardener per 2 janitors, and also 50 janitors in hopes to get the backlog of prisoner uniforms sorted. Now, as my deliveries was so incredibly bugged, during my stream yesterday, I tried something, and sadly, it doesn't work, and I'm really sad about that. I thought maybe I can, since this game now focuses a lot on split deliveries and split logistics, where you can throw in, if you're on an island at least, you can throw in multiple boat docks, and say that this boat dock will only bring in certain stuff to come in, be it workshop equipment or and then also send out exports, and another boat dock will only bring in visitors, or this boat dock will only bring in maximum security prisoners, etc., etc. You could also do that with a helipad, but apparently they made it so that helipads cannot work unless you're on an island. And essential in allowing helicopters to fly into your prison, transport new prisoners, delivery supplies, or call upon special air-based emergency crews. Outdoors only. It doesn't state islands only. And it is an item that is unlocked by default. It's not hidden or like I can show you with this stuff. it's not locked behind anything. So it made me think that I could just like get some helipads, and I would definitely put the helipads up front here and here to say like, okay, maximum security prisoners come in here, and then the rest of the prisoners come in here, and I have to be brought over to here, or that all prisoners would come in here, and that deliveries of all of the regular stuff and exports and such would be over here. But sadly, that is not the case because this is not an island, an island map. So that sucks. I have also decided if I can find him. Where are you? Oh, we have some stuff going on in here. Seems that clothing is a definite issue. And that is sadly a backlog of all of the bullshit that happened earlier on. I am looking for Mr. Instigator. Now, what I'm gonna do for this playthrough, all of my instigators will get permanent lockup. Because instigators, if they get riled up, if they start fighting, then other prisoners surrounding them will join in the fight. And you'll have a riot on your hands in no time. But if I lock away my instigators, then I shouldn't have that problem. And I do believe... What is your thing now? Solitary. You have done... Attack staff. Okay. You're gone to solitary. Which means that you've lost the right to your quality 4 cell. Yes, he came in with a quality 4 cell. Right, so I actually put him in a quality 4 cell. But now that right has been taken away, he will go back to quality 0 cell. And yeah, he's gonna have to live there. Perfectly fine. Auto-saving is gonna be annoying, as always, because it takes long. And the only grant that I still can do is the one that's active currently, the criminally insane wing. Now, of course, I've already built my entire criminally insane wing right over yonder. Oh, we had another death. Why? How? That is an overdose as well. I don't really care about overdoses. If they die because of overdoses, screw them. But yeah. So yeah, this is my criminally insane wing. And I just need 10 prisoners to become criminally insane. It does say intake 10 criminally insane prisoners. But that's not the case. It will count, as far as I'm aware, that your own prisoners become criminally insane as well. So let's hope that it's true. And otherwise not, I don't really care. I'm thinking that for now. Okay. Just making sure that the deployments of the things are still right. But these, for some reason, aren't staff only. Well, they are meant to be. Okay. I guess we're gonna have some issues with deployment zones here and there. Oh well. But what I wanted to do... and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. In the hopes that my janitors will start picking up the slack of the deliveries. Because this used to be way more. I had these areas in between these walls, in between those walls, and even down here. Set as deliveries during construction. And at the end, these were all filled up with these stacks of one... whatchamacallit, prisoner uniforms. And so that sucked. And so we wait and wait and wait and wait. Okay. It is definitely slowing down again. $94. Oh. let's see. Something I needed to look at, or was it in staff? No. At least I know in policy regime needs. Oh yeah, I have it so that my 50% of my staff can take a break, and it doesn't mean that 50% of my staff will take a break, but they can. And I can even say, wow. $25 of my janitors. Oh, this is all. It's just the staff needs that can be shown. Okay. Learn something new. Now, I can showcase clothing and safety are in need. Yeah, comfort as well. Well, comfort is gonna be a need for sure for these people. Because they just don't have it. Now, I actually wanted to try something. And for that, I'm gonna need one prisoner. I'm gonna make you minimum security. Because I want to adjust the regime. Where I will remove this work time. Add more free time. And even add an hour of sleep. And add free time here. And I will add a lockup time for you. No, this will be yards. Okay. No free time, just mandatory yard time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hours. That's a little too much. So I'm thinking maybe yard time, free time. Okay. Now I want to keep the work free time and work lockup time separated as I have it right here. I kind of want to like mess around with this. Because right now it's just everything. Ooh, wait. Shower. I don't have shower. I'll give them 1 hour of free time at the end of the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Then you go to bed at 9. And this yard time becomes free time. Okay. Because in MinSec. Okay. Dormitory quality very low. That is all I can really do. Although they only need 2 meals. Nah, this is fine. Okay, dormitory quality very low. I think that would be the holding cell because they don't have dormitories. But the dormitories cannot be graded. And everything that can be graded in minimum security is graded as high as possible. So, yeah, that doesn't work. But if I had dormitories, then I would have to make them highly graded, and then I would have the maximum score in the MinSec grading, and it would be fine. But sadly, that doesn't work because I don't have dormitories. Now, 162. 118, 100. They don't have shop access. They do, but I guess it's not a shop in their own territory. They don't have education. 10 hours or more of sleep. I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit. Now, where are you? Here. So, now you're medium security. No, you're gonna be super max for now. I'm throwing you in every single thing here. You're just gonna work more. Work more. And you'll have your free time here. Eat. This is the only free time that you'll have. 3 hours. And the rest is just lock up, lock up, lock up, lock up, lock up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, you'll get 6 hours of sleep. Mandatory yard. Okay. So now let's look at my Supermax grading. Still 100. Mail visitation. Work access. Cash. Two meals a day. Do you need 2 meals a day? Nah. I could make you eat 2 hours for lunch. And I have lock up here. How's it still? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. It should be 85 now. So it should still update at some point. Okay. Now, sadly, I can't do anything with death row. Although, I currently still need to do deployment. This. That was somehow still set to shared. And up here, everything works fine. Okay. So, Mr. Supermax, where are you going? You? Back to maximum. And for maximum, you'll get your mandatory yard time in the morning. No, wait. That's gonna mess up the workflow. Although, of course, I could change. Nah, I don't want to change that. Yard. Walk up. There. New regime. Sorted. Sadly, the danger is gonna remain really high.